What's up, future fighters? We are back. This is the website. We will get back to that in a moment. But right now, what we're working on is the combo escape sequence. And you can go back to the earlier videos from today. Let's put a new background up. Why don't we? Just something. There we go. Cool. Let's see here. So you can check out those videos, see where we're at. We just talked about max strike distance. This is max distance. Max strike distance is probably, well, if I had to guess, it's probably right there, right around here. 422. Yeah, I think 415 is where we were at in the last video. So that sounds about right. That's just a cool feature of that I built into the Shadow AI. That's how I make moves, and we're gonna do a lot of that coming up. Is we just use our controller, and Shadow memorizes the sequence. It's basically an input buffer that he memorizes, and then you can replay it, and then you can categorize it like we have been, and put it to use. And so right now, the moves that we're working on are in the combo escape sequence. And we just found out that if you're very far away from the opponent, there's no reason to do anything complex. Just go into block. You're already in block. Once you trigger the combo escape sequence, you end in block. So boom, you're there in block. Oh, you can't see my other hand, but it's down. It's just like Shadow. I'm sorry, just like Omega, just like Omega's block. That is it, because this is all motion captured. So from me, so you're in block, and you just go into block, and then you can reevaluate from there. You can go into the main AI loop sequence, which we talked about earlier today. Now, what if you're not? What if you are either at or within the max strike range? Ooh, then things get interesting, which we like. So I've got a lot of notes here, and these are old school notes that we just don't need anymore. And these things, they get in my way after a while. I love cool stuff like this. These are different notes. These are the ones we want to say. Let's read this one real quick. The only reason you wouldn't go straight into counter is because you are far away and your link meter is depleted. In that case, stay where you are and block. So that's different. The link meter is not depleted here. Actually, we don't even think about the link meter until we're down here. We'll go ahead and leave that note just in case we need to come back to it. So let's see what happens if we're within striking range. We're within striking range. So we've been hit, we recovered, we're within striking range. What do we do? Well, we check and see if the opponent's in block breaker. That's important because people can spam you with block breakers in real fighting as well. Basically the way, like I show you. So let's I'm just gonna record a sequence of blocks, just a blocking period like this. So you can see I'm holding down block for a really long period of time. So Shadow memorized that, and we can have him trigger it. So there, he's in block. So while he's in block, all of our main strike moves, so that's, you just saw short range, long range, low. So that's with him not blocking. You could see the energy got drained, he gets hit, he's in what fighting game terminology we call hit stun, but in Future Fighter that doesn't actually, well, it kind of does exist, but because there's combo escape sequences, you can do something about it. And so here he is in block, short range, long range, low. And those are the main moves. Here is sky drop technique, and then of course pushback technique. Blocking everything around there, and of course jump attack, sweep, counter. It doesn't matter what you throw at this guy. When he's in block, he's in block. Now, see that? And you hear it too. Block breaker takes down the opponent's block. That's how you take down the opponent's block. Right now, you don't have to use block breaker. You can just hit him normally. Here, make your own combos, doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. Now watch. Oh, he's blocking. Every time you put that block back up, all I did was hit block breaker. Take the block down and then continue the combo. Just like in real fighting. That's what you do in real fighting too. You have some guy that's here or constantly just on defense. What you do is you get their hands down or wherever you want them, and then you proceed with your combo because they're just standing on defense and not hitting back. So it's the same way. It works the same way, and this game is built on those principles because they're built from my martial arts experiences and sparring. Well, my sparring experiences really is what it's built on. So, while this person is in block breaker, while the opponent's in block, so while you're in block, you could have someone just spamming block breakers, right? It doesn't do much damage, but my God, it's kind of annoying. Well, you need to have a way out of that, and so this technique here, move number 9, is that way out. And you can see it's not randomized here. It's I'm choosing category 0 because likely that's where that move comes from, and we can find out. So let's dive in. Let's take a search for move number 9. There it is, category 0. You can see it right down here. Can't you? Yeah, you can. So that's where it is from, and that's a transition type. Did tons of videos on transition type. Go back and watch those on the Making a Future Fighter playlist, or just search my page for transition type. It'll be there too. So it's automatically set, and so this is a very specific move that is obviously needed here in this particular situation. The question is, should this occur here, right? Should this occur here only if you are escaping a combo? Or should it occur anytime you're choosing a move? Anytime you're choosing a move, we could incorporate it into this. I mean, you could see the parallels. Here's distance from opponent's max striking range. Well, else, this is talking about corners and things like that, but there's no reason that it couldn't also have this statement within it as well. That's something we're going to explore in the next set of videos. So if you like what you're seeing, go to docbrockgames.com and check out the alpha version of the game. You can see the current features that I have in the game, the 2 currently motion captured characters. We're going to be doing more, and those motion captured moves in action. Very cool. Put your email address in at the bottom. I'll let you know when the game comes out. Then come back to YouTube because we got more AI to make. I'll see you there.